name?
Tom.
Tom.
We're here with Tom grilling steaks today.
How long have you been grilling steaks?
About 60 years.
Do you prefer gas or charcoal?
Charcoal is the best, but gas is easier.
So what do you look for in a steak when you're purchasing them?
A lot of marbling and prime, or one of the best grades of meat, if possible.
What size and cut do you look for?
A New York cut, and usually 1 1/4 inches thick, and at least 1 pound per steak.
What do you do for seasoning?
Well, I put a little salt and pepper on the surface. Then I punch it with a fork, get holes in it. And then I put in Montreal steak seasoning. It's by Schilling. And Adolph's, whatever it is, it's sort of a tenderizer or some sort of a good enzyme that makes the meat tasty.
How long do you cook steaks per side?
Well, depending on the thickness, if they're 1 1/4 inches thick, you'll do the first side at least 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. Then you can flip it over and you'd look at it after 3 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but that's all you need to do.
Is there any way you can look at it visually and see when you need to flip it over?
Well, you can pick it up with your tongs and look at the underside. And if the underside, which has been towards the flame all this time, is starting to get brown and dark, flip it over.
How do you know when it's done?
Well, you have to use it by time. You have a lot of trial and error over the years, and 8 to 10 minutes per steak, that thick, is about enough. You don't need to look at it too much. If you have to, you can cut it and look at it. But it's better to look at it pink, lots of pink, because it keeps cooking after you take it off the flame.
Do you have any tips for the young griller?
Get a stopwatch and actually time it. And don't let it go any longer than 6 minutes on the first side. But you must have the flame very hot as you can get it. And that way you'll get a good steak. Then flip it and up to 3 minutes, sometimes a little longer.